are two new exhibits at the Walters Art Museum.
And that's where we find Alexus live this morning. Hello, Alexus.
Hi, good morning. So we're so excited. We're catching up with Lisa here, who is an art curator who can tell us more about this amazing piece behind us, created by an artist who comes from Honduran and Egyptian roots. Tell us more, Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa Anderson-Zhu. I am the curator of ancient Mediterranean art and of provenance here at the Walters. And we are so excited to have the first contemporary intervention of art here by Jackie Milad, who, as you say, she's the child of Honduran and Egyptian parents, but she's based in Baltimore. She grew up here, and she likes to make these incredible, large-scale, colorful, layered works that reflect her heritage. And these pieces in particular were inspired by her maternal ancestors in Egypt and Honduras.
Wow, it's amazing. And what I love about this too is she was actually inspired by this actual exhibit we're standing in. She said she was going to make a piece that was going right here.
Yes, we brought her in for a tour of the galleries, and as she looked around, she was immediately drawn to these heads. And she came in a year ago in April, and she drew the heads that you see right behind you, as well as other pieces in the room. And as you look at the collages, you'll see the heads, and you can compare them with the actual objects in front of them, and it's a little bit like an Easter egg hunt to look for, like, oh, here it is, and here it is again, and here's this other object that's right over here.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, the Easter egg hunt, we were saying, you could stare at this for an hour and still spot random things. Tell us a little about other things you could spot here, because we do find some of these heads that are on display, but there's so much more in here.
Right. There's cats and lions that are in this room, but there's also objects in other museums. And she sort of shifted her practice from faces toward hands a little bit, and so you'll see her actually holding artworks. And it's not meant to be like one thing. It's chaotic intentionally. It's not meant to be easily understandable. She even reuses some of her old pieces as she makes new pieces and sort of builds up on the layers of history and sort of reappropriates the objects that are in these collections that are otherwise separated from their country roots. Yeah.
And when you take a close look at it, you also notice the different textures in the piece as well.
Yes, it includes resinous rope sculptures that she's created. Some of them actually have crystals. There's fringe, there's gold, there's paint, and the drawings are printed on chiffon which looks really cool, and then she cuts them up and sort of pastes them all around.
Now, you were telling me about the process. It was about a year ago that this actually started. So tell me a little bit more about how she came about to this, because you guys got to see the progression of a panel going up and then this coming to life.
Right. I mean, she was working. We had some preliminary images, but we really didn't know what it was going to look like. And even when she brought the two canvases and we laid them out, she was saying herself, I wonder what it's going to look like when we put them up. And we had the moment of putting them on the wall, turning the lights up, and wow, sparkle. And the visitors who've been coming in, even the staff members, have been completely wowed by this amazing reactivation of the space.
Wow, it's truly the term of the day for these pieces here. And now what is exciting is that in this museum too, every level that we have here, 5 new installations of contemporary art for people to enjoy. So you're gonna have to take a moment for yourself to come here and also find a moment to stand right across and take a look at this, because I have been spotting so many different things every time I look at it. So we're gonna have to do like a little game at this point. But I'll send it back to you, Sina and Tim.
It's a good weekend to be inside at the Art Museum.
I think so, yeah. Thank you, Alexis.
Thanks a lot.